Hello, 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 my friends, and welcome to my Go Live session. First Go Live for 2025. And as you can see from the title down below, this one, I think it's down that side somewhere, is called Stepping Out of Your Comfort Zone. So if you're watching for the first time here, drop me a message in the comment section and let me know where you're watching from. Or if you're watching on the replay, still drop me a message in the comment section. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you've got any questions, we'll see if I can answer them for you. Now, for those of you seeing me for the very, very, very first time, my name is Andrew Estwick, and I'm here today live and in living color to hopefully inspire you to take that first step forward to creating that life that you deserve. Now, I don't know how many of you, if you know a comedian called Richard Blackwood, a British comedian, Richard Blackwood. He says to aspire to inspire before you expire. Make sure I get that right. Aspire to inspire before you expire. Yeah. So it ain't me who make it up. I heard it from him first. And he's got it tattooed on his arm or across his chest or somewhere like that. So I like it. I like what he came up with there. So I take it from him. I teeth it. Thank you, Richard. Thank you very much. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. But first, what we're going to talk about, we're going to be talking about breaking free from the fear, because that's what it is, breaking free from fear and stepping outside of your comfort zone. So to tell you a little bit about myself and my story, my name is Andrew Estwick. Like I say, I'm originally from England, but I immigrated to Canada about 21 years ago with the hopes of giving my family a better life. Now, that was a big decision on my part, and that's my example of stepping out of my comfort zone. That was a big step outside of my comfort zone. Now, don't get me wrong. It wasn't a bed of roses to come over here and just say, okay, I moved and set up a family and we got the house and the picket fence and the little dog called Fifi. Nope, it didn't work like that. Trying to get a job was near on impossible for me. Every interview I went for or every resume I sent in, they came back with the same thing of, your resume looks good, buddy, but you don't have no Canadian work experience. I said, okay, that don't make no sense. Even though I had over 20 years as a computer technician in England, that didn't mean diddly squat to them. Didn't mean nothing. So I had to take whatever job I could get just so that I can get into the Canadian system. And that first job I got was a security guard on just above minimum wage as a security guard. And I was starting to drown in debt because this is not how I wanted to start my life. So, I was drowning in debt. I started to wonder how I was going to give my daughter the life that I had promised to provide for her. And I did eventually climb up the ladder. And I started to say to myself, okay, what can I do? I got a job doing AV, audiovisual. So I started off as an audiovisual technician, and then a senior engineer, a senior technician, and then went up to a supervisor, and then eventually became a project manager myself in the AV field. Now, for me to go and start something else, I was scared to try something new, scared to step out of my comfort zone, but I knew staying where I wasn't an option. Now, if you take anything away from this today, anything at all, take away these 5 things, these 5 words. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Yeah? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So, taking that leap of faith to start my own online business changed everything for me. Now, don't get me wrong, again, I was scared, I was skeptical, but I had to give it a try. And it has most definitely been worth it. Now, I know what you're thinking. A lot of you are going to be thinking, well, what if it fails? Which, you know, doing something new, it sounds scary, it feels scary. And you said to yourself, oh, what if it fails? What if I can't do it? Well, that's a valid question. It's a very, very valid question. But ask yourself this question. What if it doesn't fail? What if you succeed? What if the life that you've been dreaming of is on the other side of that door called fear? You got that big door, big red door, and it's got fear written across it. And you're saying to yourself, well, I'm not going through that door because I don't know what's on the other side and I don't know if I can handle it. I'm just going to stay here in my comfortable, nice little zone where I know I'm getting paid every week and I'm going to be struggling every week. But staying comfortable won't bring you change. It'll just keep you exactly where you are. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. And fingers don't bend down as quick as I want them to bend down. Anyway, nothing changes if nothing changes, is what I was saying. So there's this saying that a comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Yeah, let me say that again. A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So imagine if you planted a seed and it refused to break through the soil because it was afraid to grow. Well, that's us. That's what's holding us back as human beings. We're afraid to grow. Growth only happens when you face the unknown and trust ourselves to rise. I mean, you've got to learn to change your mindset from I can't to I can. And that's the only way you're going to grow. So, you know what? Work with me here, people. Work with me. Yeah, listen. One day I was at home and I was on Facebook, scrolling away, watching other people's business like you do. You know, looking and say, oh, look on Tracy. Oh, look on Jeremy. Look what Jeremy I do with it. And watch how you go and put all in business out there. So, yeah, I was on there scrolling away, watching people's business. And then I got disturbed from my nosiness by an ad that came up with this Canadian couple who had paid off a significant debt. And they achieved more time freedom for an online business opportunity. Listen, Linda. They were $74,000 worth of debt. That's what they were in, $74,000 worth of debt. But now they are debt free. So I wanted to know how they did it, because my mindset said, if they can do it, well, so can I. Why can't I? So I got in contact with them to find out, okay, you people, you're in $74,000 worth of debt. How did you do it? And I said, well, first of all, your first steps are to attend this 90-minute free webinar. I said, free? Did you say free? Or that 3 of them I have to watch? And they said, no, it's one webinar and it is free, Free. I said, I like the sound of that. It's free. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. I had nothing to lose. Went and I listened to this online 90-minute webinar, complimentary webinar. And there I discovered this proven automated system that allowed hundreds, if not thousands of people like you and me to achieve their dreams online. Now, you don't have to be tech savvy. Yeah. All you will need is a computer or a laptop, your cell phone. Yeah. And you got to have a willingness to learn. Yeah. Because if you ain't willing to learn and you ain't coachable, then you're not going to get nowhere in life. So I said, oh, okay. I like the sound of this. You're going to be given a coach and a mentor. In this case, I would be your mentor and you would have your own coach that can help you along the way. You get training. The training is, how can I put this? The training is video-based training. So you can go at your own pace. You know, you're not rushed, you're not pushed to get through the training. So you sit there and you go through the first module and you just say, okay, I didn't really understand that. Let me speak to my mentor. You speak to your mentor will tell you, okay, you need to do A, B, C, D. And you say, oh, okay, I was doing it wrong. So that's the way you have to do it. So after listening to all of this, I took the plunge myself, stepped out of my comfort zone, and set up my online business. And now I'm closer to retiring early, to do more traveling and leaving a legacy for my family and friends. Look, when I say traveling, September, October, August, September just gone. I was in Barbados. Earlier in the year, I was in Mexico. Year before that, I was in St. Martin. Year before that, I was in Jamaica. This year now, I've got to go to England. Then when I come back, I'm back in Barbados to sort out some retirement plans. And then I'm off to Bahamas. So because of this business, I'm in and out. And it's because of this business, it's allowed me to do things like that. So I challenge you today, I challenge you today to take that bold step. It doesn't have to be huge. Yeah. Maybe watching this go live, if you're still here after 12 minutes and you're watching this, yeah, maybe watching this go live was your first step. And if that's it, then congratulations for taking that first step and watching it go live. So your next step then would be to go over to my business page, which should be, somewhere scrolling along the bottom there. Go over to my business page and sign up there for more information, or drop me a DM on my Facebook page. And there you can find out more information as well. So your first step, could be, you could have been offered a job opportunity abroad, yeah, but you're scared to step out of your comfort zone. Take that first step of just finding out about it. You find out about it, it might be more than what you ever thought it would be. Yeah, your first step could be to learn a new language. Go and learn French, go learn Spanish, German. You could go and learn Dutch, learn Russian, Your first step could be just reaching out to somebody for advice about something. But whatever it is, take that first step, because the first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most rewarding. So if any of this, resonates with you, or you're someone willing to learn, you're coachable, and you're just ready for that change, drop me a message. Or go over to my website, my Facebook page. Your dream life is waiting for you. It's time for you to claim it. But if I can do it, you can do it. So to wrap this up, thank you very much for watching me on this live, or if you're watching me on the replay. If this message inspired you, even if it inspired just one of you, drop me a comment or share it with somebody who needs to hear it. But don't forget, you can visit me on my webpage, all the W's, www.andrewestwick.com, or hit me up on my Facebook, which is facebook.com/Brit2Can. But remember, the best things in life happen just outside your comfort zone. Hopefully I'll be doing a live like every week. I want to do these every Friday or every Saturday, once a week. And then if time permitting, I'll try and start doing them twice a week for 2025. So until next week, stay safe. God bless.